Good morning. It is Saturday and we are doing the Dino Cliffs Trail at the Red Cliffs, I think it's conservation area. This trail was very hard to get to. You kind of have to go off-roading to get to like the parking lot and where the trailhead is. It's free parking. Yeah, so it was like really bumpy because we're just driving over like rocks and sand and stuff. And Mocha got motion sickness. She had diarrhea after we got out the car. But yeah, it is 9 a.m. right now. Trying to start early and 80 degrees. So it's going to hit 94 around 12. So hopefully we will be done by then. So this trail is pretty cool. They're supposed to be preserved dinosaur tracks somewhere, I think maybe at the end. So that's awesome. It's about 3.6 or 3.5 miles, I believe, out and back. This trail has a lot of different roads and it's not marked. So just keep that in mind. So I just checked the All Trails map. Looks like we started on the wrong place. Like I said, there's a lot of different paths and they're not marked. So now we gotta go back up this big ass hill and start over. So the trailhead actually starts right here where the sign is in this little gate. I went that way. So don't go that way, go this way. So here is the sign. There we go. So I think that's one of the tracks. Where are the other ones though? Oh, I think that one's supposed to look like a dinosaur right there. All right, so it looks like we got to the end of the trail. This is the end of the trail here, and then this is where we came from. A little disappointing, honestly. I think the last like 0.5 miles, there wasn't a whole lot to look at. I think the part with the rock that looks like a dinosaur, that's like a good place to turn back, because after that it's like not that much cool scenery, but the dinosaur rock is pretty cool. So to get back to the parking lot, we have to go back up this hill and it's all sand and I'm dead. All right, so we just finished our hike. In total it was 4.6 miles. Took us about 2 hours. It is so freaking hot. It's 11. It's like high 80s right now. There was a little bit of wind, but it's like there's not a lot of shade, so it's really hot. There also wasn't that many people here. Like compared to the other ones that I've done, there's like a lot of people, but here there was just one group of like 3 families when I started. They got here around the same time. But I lost them early on and I don't think they finished the whole hike because they had little kids. And then I saw like 3 other people that were like there individually, but that's about it. Like not that many people here. Okay, it's time from this heat. She immediately went under the car. Come here, Milky, you want some water? Okay. Hello, today is Sunday. So I overslept my alarm this morning and I didn't wake up until like 10:30, which was too late to go for a hike. So I decided I would look for something else to do, and I decided to go ATVing. So it's like a 2-hour UTV guided tour. It's called Mad Moose, and I just got to the parking lot, so I'm very excited because I've never done this before, so it should be a lot of fun. from the UTV tour. It was such a fun experience. We like drove over like these mountains and rocks and sand dunes, and it was so cool and just like crazy that we were able to like drive up these like big ass hills and like go around all the rocks and the sand. But yeah, definitely highly recommend trying that. It was so much fun. Hello, so I just came back from the Walmart. I went to go pick up some more things. Something that's interesting is that there are 2 different taxes on this receipt. So the first tax is 6.75%, which I'm assuming is like the state sales tax. But then there's a second one that's 3%. Not sure what that is. But yeah, they also have a good amount of vegan products. So I picked up some vegan Alfredo sauce to make for pasta. They also had like vegan cheese and like vegan like protein stuff. And then I also picked up an indoor fly trap because there are so many goddamn flies and I cannot catch them. There's 2 really big ones. I see them all the time. They keep flying near me. They keep flying near Mocha. One actually landed on her face this morning. She was like, what the heck? So hoping that this will catch them. There's also a lot of fruit flies around. Also, there's a lot of like dead roly-polies. I don't know where they're coming from, but like I always see some on the floor and they're like always on their back. And I'll like throw them away or like vacuum them up and then I'll see more. And it's like, what the hell? Also, there are scorpions here. Okay, so I have seen 3 so far. I saw one the first week. It was like standing right next, not standing, it was right next to Mocha after we came back from a walk. And I thought it was dead. And then I like used a paper towel and I was gonna stomp on it just to make sure. And then it moved and I was like, oh my God, it's alive. So I picked it up with the paper towel and I threw it outside the door. But then the other day there were 2. So I saw one in the morning in the kitchen. And then I saw one later in that afternoon on Mocha's bed. And she was on the bed. Like, I was like freaking out. Yeah, so I had to kill them. You can see how that went here. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Do you see that shit? That shit's alive. Ugh. Ah! Ah! Did I get it? God, do you see that shit? Ah! Okay. I'm gonna get something. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do this again. I'm scared. Jesus. And I messaged the owner's daughter about it and she came and sprayed some poison outside of the house. She also said that they are very venomous. So apparently she was bitten or stung by one before and then she was numb on the whole right side of her body for 2 days. Okay, that's crazy. And she also said that they're very active in the summertime and so are black widows. So that's kind of scary. Keep that in mind. But then yesterday I was talking to some people in my F45 class about it and they said that it's like not common for scorpions to be in the house. Like they haven't experienced that before. So I think it's just like the area that I'm in because it's like more suburban and not in St. George proper. So yeah, but freaking wild. We are practicing being away from each other, so having her spend time in the living room by herself. And there she is. I decided to get Mocha a crate to help her with, kind of like help train her with the separation anxiety. And I put all of her toys in here. So now we just gotta get Mocha to come and sniff around. Good job. Day 2 of having the crate. We are going to do some treat time.